Okay. Well, students, today we are going to discuss another important topic of MED, which is existentialism. Okay, under this topic, we will learn meaning and history of existentialism, then major postulates or facts of existentialism. Means under this, we will discuss what is the metaphysics, epistemology, and zoology of existentialism. After that, we will do the educational implication, and under the educational implications, again, we have to do the three things: aims of education, curriculum, and method of teaching according to this philosophy, existentialism, right? So this philosophy is given by it is a basically philosophical movement. It was given by the Danish Christian philosopher Soren Kierkegaard. So according to this philosophy emphasized that individual existence, freedom, and choice. Means he talks about, as the name suggests, existentialism. This philosophy talks about the individual's freedom, individual's existence, right, and individual's choice. It is viewed that humans define their own learning in life and try to make a rational decision. Okay, so it is, if you have done one theory in the beard, this is called uh, uh, so constructivism. Yes, it is related with the constructivism. So that's when Soren Kierkegaard, he wants to say that human define their own meaning in life. Means he wants to say that there is a different word for a different person. Okay, means there is a no ultimate knowledge, nothing. We will discuss. So what the Soren Kierkegaard says, that he says that each individual person is unique and inexplicable, means which can't be explained in terms of any metaphysical or scientific system. It is the individual who thinks, and he is free to make any choices in the life. Okay, we have done idealism and others. Okay, we talk about there is a one word, domina word. Okay, everything we come from that word. So he says that in this philosophy, we cannot explain the man in terms of a metaphysical way. Each person is a unique and can't be explained. And Sartre, he supported. Sartre said that man's existence precedes a sense. Means first man exists. Okay, now we discuss a little bit history and meaning of existentialism. So first definition of a Kierkegaard, so we are done. Okay, each individual person is unique and inexplicable, which can't be explained in terms of any metaphysical or scientific system. It is the individual who thinks, and he is free to make any choices in his life or future, right? Soren Kierkegaard, this philosophical movement was given by the Soren Kierkegaard during the 19th century. Okay, Sartre, what the Sartre has said, that Sartre said that man's existence precedes a sense. Means man first of all exists. Okay, and Heidegger also said that a sense of man lies in existence. Okay, so next we discuss about what is belief of that ism. What is the belief of this philosophical movement? Means what is the metaphysics of existentialism, or what they call what is reality. And then we discuss the epistemology, what is the knowledge according to the existentialism, according to the existentialist, and what are the values according to the existentialist, right? So we discuss first metaphysics, theory of reality. So under theory of reality, existentialist says that reality is being or existence of an individual. There is no ultimate reality. Means reality is created by the man. Okay, in that all the theory, you will see that it talks about the existence of a man. Everything on the there is a development of the personality of the person. Okay, word. So about the word, what they say, that word is each person's word as well as each person's own identity is the product of that person's own choice. Means A person's world is what person chooses it to be. Hence, in existentialism, reality is different for each individual. Means this philosophy says that person should give, full liberty, full everything. Okay. And what the person chooses, okay, wahi word uske liye hoga. God. Okay. What they talk about God. They doesn't believe on the God. Existentialist. Okay. They say that God does not exist. God is either not all good, not all powerful, not all knowing. God does not exist. Okay. So this is the theory of reality, metaphysics, according to the existentialist. Okay. It is a very easy. This is an easy theory. It always talks about the, existence of a man. It is like a naturalism. We have done the naturalism. Even metaphysics of a naturalism, epistemology, axiology, talks about the nature. He says that, nature is everything. Okay, there is a nothing behind the nature, beyond the nature. Everything has originated for the nature. Similarly, this theory says each and everything by the, individual existence. Now we discuss about the theory of knowledge, means epistemology. Epistemology, according to the knowledge, existentialists say that there was no knowledge before the existence of man, and there will be no knowledge after him. Okay, all he knows is by choices. The point of choice is the key choice. Yes, this thing you have to remember now if this question comes. Okay, the point of choice is the key choice. Okay, there was no ultimate knowledge. There was no knowledge before the existence of a man and after him. Knowledge originates and it is composed of what exists in the individual consciousness and feeling. They say that. Okay, knowledge comes from individual's consciousness and feeling. It happens as a result of his experience and projects he adopts in the course of his life. Means whatever the experience he gets now, it becomes the knowledge. Okay, means they are not accepting any kind of spiritual knowledge and other knowledge kind of. Okay, self knowledge is the key to all knowledge. They say that self knowledge is the key to all knowledge. Thus, knowledge depends on our feelings and situation, and real knowledge is that which satisfies human needs. Okay, so they give more focus, emphasize on the individual's freedom, individual choice. Okay, so next we talk about the values. Okay, what they think about what they say about the values. So they say that man create his own values. Means there was no eternal values. Okay, man creates his values. In existentialism, value is relative, subjective, and personal. It is the person who is interested in things that value it. Value emerge from the freely chosen acts of a man. He freely chooses what is good for him. Means again, he talks about the man's individuality, and I talks about. Okay, nobody ever chooses what is bad knowingly. Before he makes his choice, he considers all possible factors, then decides on what to choose by himself according to his conscience. This means he is fully responsible for his action and for his choice. So under this axiology, existentialist wants to say that there was no ultimate values. Man create his own values, we create our own values. It depends on our knowledge, what kind of a values we create, and we are fully responsible for our action and for his choice, right? So this is all about metaphysics, epistemology, and axiology. Means what are the major facts or belief of existentialism. Next we discuss about the educational implications. Educational implications, matlab what type of education existentialist wants to say that what should be the aim of education, what should be the syllabus, what should be the curriculum, what should be the method of teaching. Okay, during the this theory came during the 19th century. So aims of education according to the existentialism is full development of personality. Means education should be such type there should be a full development of the personality. Means education should not be a, other side. Every such kind of a topic should be added into the education. From these things, there should be a development of the individuality, enrichment of a mind. Education should be a such type. There should be enrichment of a mind, right? Again, it talks about the individualism, okay, individual side. Leading a good life. Okay, so good life, what they say that good life is known as authentic life by the existentialist, right? So again, he wants to say that about, individuality, making a man subjective and preserving freedom of man. How we can preserve the freedom of man? Education should suggest ways and means to preserve the freedom of man. Means now we have seen that there is a lot of changes in the educations. We have to go according to the education, but they want that education should be a such type. There should be a more and more emphasis on the full development of the personality, enrichment of the mind. Such kind of education should be there. Even there should be a such kind of a provision in the education that should preserve the freedom of a man, right? So this is all about the education. Next we discuss about curriculum. Okay, how the syllabus should be happened according to the existentialism. Okay, what kind of a syllabus should be there? So existentialism believe that subjects like science and mathematics make us so much objective that our relation with self is broken. By learning science, there is a sort of inner misleading and no peace. Means they are not in a in a conditions to adopt the science and mathematics. It talks about the physical sciences. Means they don't give the priority to the physical sciences. They says that such kind of a subjects they make us ourself is broken from these subjects. Okay, so they mislead us. There is a no peace. And what they want to include the humanities subjects and religious subject like art, literature, poetry, drama, and novels. Means such kind of a subject should be there. Okay, if you have done idealism now, so you will see that this is the curriculum is the same as the idealism. Okay, idealism also gave the priority to the such kind of a subjects, art, literature, Hana, you have come over there. Okay, so these subjects they should give priority to these subjects. Means you can say humanities, yes, social sciences instead of the physical sciences. Okay, means existentialism wants to say that physical sciences come later on. First they give importance to the social sciences like art, literature, poetry, drama, and novels. From these subjects individual freedom जो exist ज्यादा होती है. Since the existentialists believe in the individual's freedom, they do not advocate any rigid curriculum. It should be designed according to the learner's need, right? So it is all about the curriculum या syllabus according to the existentialism. Next a method. Yes, method of teaching कैसे होनी चाहिए? Okay, so method of teaching, it should be like focus on individual. Means teacher should teach in a class like it should focus on individual. Self-paced method होने चाहिए. There should be a self-directed methods to recognize the individual difference. Yes, teacher must recognize the individual difference, and according to the individual difference, teacher should teach in the class. Focus on the Socrates approach. Socrates की क्या approach थी? Socrates, he was a disciple of Plato. Socrates rejected the group method because in the group method there is a danger of losing unique individualism and free choice. So they are not in the favor of group method. Okay, they are in the favor of individual, focus on individual. These are the method of teaching. Teacher should teach from that way. Focus on individual, self-paced method, self-directed, recognize the individual difference, and focus on Socrates approach. right? So guys, this is all about the educational implication of existentialism, right? So we are done with the existentialism, meaning little bit history, and metaphysics, epistemology, and axiology of existentialism. And then we discuss about the aims of education, curriculum, and we discuss about method of teaching. Right, guys? Thank you so much.